I was thinking in how was my experience in relation to narrative therapy in Spain, how to put in practice the translation, because it's marvelous to write articles, papers and books, but this is necessary to put in practice, into practice in the community where we live. Let me tell you a little story about what happened when I started to live in Argentina. I was in a small town, it's 6,000 people, that's it, 6,000 people, and 3,000 of them is they are related with university and a little hospital there. So I was really interested in the ideas of narrative therapy, and I was looking for information on the webpage and Dalit Center webpage, and all the conferences were in big cities, New York or whatever, but never in a small city like where I was living. So I wrote a message, well, a little bit angry, to the secretary there in Dalit Center. I was thinking in the secretary, then it was another thing. I wrote, it's incredible, you are spreading these kind of ideas in relation to minorities and equality and all of these kind of things, and always the conference is running in big cities and never thinking these small places. The next day, David Demerol wrote me and told me, when do you want to I go there to teach you in this little city and this little university? So it was amazing for me. So this is narrative ideas into practice. This is really what I want to do with me and my experience with my life. And I came back to Spain, and I started to think how to put in practice this translation into experience, real experience. So I started to live in a small city again. It's Cáceres. Nobody knows where is Cáceres in Spain. It's near from Portugal. It's 90,000 population. It's a small one, and it's really far away from Barcelona. It's in the other part of Barcelona, and Madrid is 200 kilometers. And all what happened in Spain in relation to psychology, social worker or whatever, is in these two big cities, Madrid and Barcelona. Never in Cáceres. Cáceres is the people ask about this is living in Cáceres is ¿cómo se diría? Alguien, hay vida en Cáceres? There is someone in Cáceres living?
Does anyone live there?
Yeah, anyone alive there?
Yeah, so that's it. So I was there starting to work in a little university, and I was thinking how could I spread the narrative therapy in Spain, because no one here is a small amount of people knows about narrative therapy. So thinking in relation to how to translate the ideas into practice, I decided to create an association, a Spanish Narrative Therapy Association, there in Cáceres. So the people ask always, oh, the headquarters of the Spanish Narrative Therapy Association is in Cáceres. Oh, I don't believe that. So I organized the first conference there in Cáceres, and I got to put together 45 people from different parts of Spain, from Cáceres to Madrid. Now we are 80 people in the association. We are spreading these kind of ideas in every part of Spain. And I decided to create a master's degree at my university in the Department of Psychiatry. It's amazing. The people support me. I don't know how can I got that, but they support me, and I create a narrative. I think this is the second master's degree in narrative therapy. Totally 600 hours teaching about socio-constructivism, anthropology, cultural anthropology, of course, all the ideas, all the kind of conversations, and is our fifth year in the master's degree, and we have every year 20 students there that they are spreading narrative therapy in Spain. So and this is in Cáceres also. It's wonderful. How is possible that? Just because the internet. I use the Adobe Connect. In Adobe Connect it's possible to create small groups to work and to practice and to have supervision and to see videos and whatever.
Is it an online program?
It's an online program. Yeah, like Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to Zoom,
Yeah.
but you can share PowerPoints and the professor is there and share ideas and well, it's marvelous. Just for this reason, in Cáceres, it's spreading the narrative ideas into Spain.
Yeah.
So it's like this is Marcela is with me in the master's degree. Is one of our supervisor and professor, and then 98% of the professors there are Spanish, from Spanish language. Just only one is in English. It's David Denborough, and it's only 4 hours. So it's this is the way what I'm thinking to put in practice the translation into Spanish.